Hi everyone, Cece here. Today we're going to be touring my island, Absurdity. It is a pastel dreamland made of clouds with sheep villagers and other dreamy items. Why is a dreamland called Absurdity, you may ask? Well, my main island is called Serenity, and I had originally intended for Absurdity to be my secondary island, in which I flatten after every theme instead of resetting. But when Nintendo introduced hard mode, I decided to hurry up and finish the Dreamland version so I could go ahead and reset the island. That island is now Moss Vale, which is my hard mode island. So here is the map. You can see the dream address at the bottom if you'd like to visit on your own. The insides of the homes are decorated, but we're not going to be going inside. I did post a video about 3 weeks ago with tours of the homes if you would like to see the insides. Okay, so we are touring the plaza area here. We have a nice little seating area and lots of gifts. I did set out 2 different outfits if you'd like to get dressed up. So on the right here is more of a white themed outfit. On the left is blue, so you can choose which you prefer. And as you can see, it is a little sheep outfit. I figured since the island theme is Dreamland and all the villagers are sheep, you can dress up as a sheep as well if you would like. Now there are lots of gifts scattered around, so you'll kind of see those as you go through. Well, good morning, Willow. Here are a few balloons that I set out. You can take your pick about which color you'd like to hold on to. There are balloons for sale here, right next to the resident services. And you can kind of see the terraforming that I did around the back. Okay, so we'll get a quick little snapshot here. All right, perfect. So as we head over to the left, you will head into the carnival area. This is Pietro's area. He runs the carnival. He's got a gnome running the Ferris wheel here. And I see a couple of little gyroids in line for the merry-go-round. Here's his house. Again, you can check out my other video for the interior. And just little bits and baubles all over the ground that people have dropped along the way. Little seating area to take a load off if you need to. Here you can stop and play some games and try to win some prizes. Of course, we loop back around to the Ferris wheel again. See the little gyroid waiting his turn. Okay, so we're just gonna head off to the left and go check out the rest of the carnival. Once you cross this bridge here, you'll come to the teacup rides. And you'll also see there is a little train track set up here, so you can take a ride on the train if you would like. Cross over this little pond. Got a few gyroids here and there just to create some ambience. This is a pretty good spot for a photo op. So just get yourself in a position and make the face you want. And then you can adjust the camera a bit. And just kind of finagle it till you get the photo you want. Alrighty, so after you're done with the carnival, head off this way. Up to the right there is the shopping district, but for now we'll bypass that. So we'll just follow this path alongside the beach here until we reach the campsite. The beaches aren't really decorated, as you can see. There's just a few flowers scattered here and there. So at the campsite, we have a few different places to sleep, a few sleeping bags scattered around. Just a cozy little area to enjoy a night under the stars. So as you head over to the right here, there's a little area where you can climb up and see the resident rep home. Now for now, we're not going to really head this way. We're going to come back around and head that way from a different direction. You can also see some of the terraforming that was done there. Okay, so we're going to head up to the shopping district this time. As you see, Nook's Cranny has a little crane game area here. Just a little area to try your hand at some fun games. Maybe snap a little photo of the castle in the background. And there's a little ice cream shop just below Nook's Cranny. I left out a few gifts for you, so you can pick up a couple of sweet treats if you would like. And of course it overlooks the carnival, so it'll be a nice little area to hang out and enjoy the sights. Alright, I think I will partake in some of these treats myself. Okay, after enjoying some ice cream, we are going to head over to Abel's and maybe do a little clothes shopping. Looks like they've got a little sale going on here. A few things that are discounted. Everyone loves a good discounted shopping spree. Here's a little area to try on your new clothes or change your outfit and kind of freshen up in the mirror here. And you see there's a little ladder leading downward, but we will not be going that way. We'll come back to that in a little bit here. There's also a nice little seating area next to Nook's if you want to relax before heading off on your journey. And we come to Willow's house. Willow runs the salon here. So you can come and get yourself pampered, get your hair cut, get your nails done, maybe get a fresh new look with a makeover. Got a little stack of magazines if you get bored while you're waiting. You can grab one of those. There is a waiting area over here, so on a busy day when Willow has a lot of customers, you can hang out. Maybe even say hello to her little pooch. I did redo the exterior of her home ever so slightly. Alright, and you get a little peek of the terraforming that was done here. Alright, so we're going to cross over this land bridge, follow the gyroids back to the resident rep's home. You can also see the terraforming done off to the right side of the land bridge. More waterscaping. And as mentioned, this is a little pathway in front of the resident rep's house. And you can kind of get a wide shot of the house from here. So we'll climb back across the waterfalls and head towards that area. Alright, we'll go across this little bridge here. And the resident rep home is just a collection of things that I like. I like frogs and the color green, so I have this little area here for fishing. I've got a place to put together a puzzle along with plenty of sweet snacks, including a milkshake and a variety of breads. Of course, I have stuffed animals and my Switch. Got a little dollhouse here and another little photo opportunity area. And let's not forget the hammock for taking a nice nap. Naps are good any time of the day. As we stroll back across the yard, take one quick look, and then we're going to head up to Muffy's home. Now, Muffy lives in what you might call the dark side of Dreamland. I wanted to stick with her purple and black aesthetic, so I tried to do that while still using the stars and clouds theme. Now this is where you're going to come if you want to rock out with the band. We got the gyroids rocking out here, playing us some KK rock. When you're done rocking out, if you just want to have a seat, you can hang out with the panda bears, and we won't talk about what these suspicious items are here on the table. Okay, so we're back at the bridge leading back to the shopping district. There's a little terraformed area right here. It's kind of secluded and difficult to see, so I just figured I'd take a little peek down in there and show you what's happening. Okay, so now we're going to use this ladder and climb down behind Pietro's house. So as you can see, that's going to lead back around to the carnival area. I just figured I'd come through here and get a nice little shower of confetti before we head on. Okay, so just off to the right here, we'll take a look behind resident services so you can get an idea of the terraforming back here. Just a little pond to do some fishing in. Lots of clouds back here, just to create the atmosphere. Again, it's a dreamland, so there are clouds everywhere. Here we can get a view of the flag that I made. Okay, so now we're going to head off down this little corridor here. This is going to lead us around to the back of the island. This is Dom's home. He is the director of sports and recreation on the island. He's got lots of fun things to do around his house. Climb in the jungle gym, ride skateboards, tricycles. He likes to keep everybody active. If sports isn't your thing, there is a little area back here where we have a board game going on. And you can get a really good view of the waterscaping from here. Okay, so we're gonna head around and go up to Barbara's house. Barbara runs the bakery. So Barbara has lots of sweet treats, cakes, cookies, another beautiful view of the terraforming. If you have a craving for something sweet, this might be the place to go. Not only does she bake, but she also hosts birthday parties. If you would like to book her venue, make sure you call in advance. Now we're going to head down to the reading nook. It's just a small, quiet, secluded area where you can read and enjoy some tea in solitude. Very peaceful little spot. So we'll head around to the right and towards the back of the island. We'll find a small little picnic area. So we'll head to the back, and just off to the right, we will be at Etoile's house. Now Etoile has a lovely little garden of star fragments and flowers. There's a small little area where we've got a mushroom forest. Nothing big, just a little area to kind of buffer her from the rest of the island. Up on this cliff is a really good view of her home. You get a view of all the clouds behind her as well as the flower field. And just another little view where you can see things a little more clearly. It's less hazy. Okay, so we're just gonna follow this path and it will lead us back to the secret beach. Now this area is actually inspired by one of my favorite songs. It's called Still Remains by Stone Temple Pilots. If you're not familiar with the song, some of the lyrics include dragonflies flying over, as well as orange blossom breezes, which would be the drink off to the left there. Yeah, so it's a little bit different than the rest of the island, a little less pastel, but like I said, it was based on that particular song. Okay, so we're going to follow this road, which I call Gyroid Alley. It will lead us back around to resident services. The area we're coming up to now is basically a few different areas for photo ops. We have this one here next to the museum where you get a good shot of the falls there. Okay, we're going to climb up this hill here and another photo op spot. This is one of the first areas I terraformed on the island. I made it specifically as a spot to get a good photo op. Alright, off to the right will be one more really good shot of the museum. You can either take a picture from this ledge down here or the one above. I like taking it from this one because it's a little less hazy at this angle. So as mentioned, you can get another pretty decent shot from up here, but there's just a little more haze since you're a little bit farther away. Once you climb back down, you can come over here and hop across these clouds and make your way up to the museum if you'd like. You can get another good look at the waterscaping from up here. Now the next part of the island is going to be heavily inspired by food. We are here at the Cinnamon Bun Pond. On the map, you can see where it gets its name. It has a distinct swirly shape, and that will lead you around to Bob's house. Now, of course, you could hop across, but where's the fun in that? So we're gonna go around this great big circle. Of course, this is Bob we're talking about, so he has a lovely selection of snacks laying around for you, some cozy chairs to sit in and possibly take a nap. Now, Bob is actually the king of absurdity. The villagers actually love his laid-back style and his penchant for handing out snacks. So we will head down there in a little bit, but first we're going to climb up to the Cotton Candy Hill. So this is here at Wendy's house. I did leave out a little snack for you here. In my opinion, the glowing moss items look very much like blobs of cotton candy, so that's where this idea kind of came from. Okay, so it's time for another quick photo op. Try to center it up and get as much of the decor in as possible. As you can see, there's nothing on the beaches except a few flowers. Okay, so now we're gonna head off on the next leg of our journey. We'll be headed towards the donut ponds here. And this little area will have a few different presents as well. If you'd like, you can dress up in this little uniform and serve coffee to the patrons here. Now the donut lakes that we're heading towards are an idea left over from the original island of Absurdity. They're one of the first builds that I made on that island. As you can see, everything is pretty much either donut shaped or donut patterned. This is a nice little rest stop on the tour. You can take in some tranquil noises from the ponds and enjoy some coffee or tea along with a donut. As mentioned, there are gifts throughout here, so if you want to, well, let's try that again. If you want to have a donut in hand, there are a few different flavors scattered around. If you climb up to the top here on the cliffs, you can get a pretty good view of the terraforming behind the lakes, as well as a pretty good overview of the whole area. This is another good spot for a photo if you would like to take photos. As you can see on the map, the area we're in looks like two large donuts. So this is a pretty good view of the area. This will make a really good landscape shot. You can also get a pretty decent picture of the background down here. You can see the falls really well as the trees and clouds that are in the background. Alright, so we're going to head away from the Donut Lakes area. Up the slope here, we will reach farm area. Switch back into our sheep uniform here. Back here at the farm, Vesta is our gardener. She grows all the crops here. She also has an orchard, and right here is her coffee plant. She's very proud of that. If we head around here to the left, there's a little pumpkin patch along with her stall for selling the jarred vegetables. Of course, we have the orchard over here and a smaller pumpkin patch. This is right next door to a doll's house. Okay, so we'll head back across the patches of vegetables here. Just off to the right, we'll find Stella's home. Stella is our jellies and jams lady. She likes to take the fruits from the orchard and turn them into something delicious. So we'll grab a quick little photo over here at her stall. One more for good measure. That wraps up the tour. I hope you enjoyed your visit to the island. If you want to check out the villager homes, just check out the video I posted about 3 weeks ago. I gave a tour of all the interiors on the island. If you liked the video, please give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more content. Thanks for watching. Bye!